Hi everyone, it's Lehman with Lace Covered Skies. Today I am going to just do a very quick video on, I'm going to continue working on my retro journals. Yesterday we were selecting pages, and today I'm just going to kind of work on some of that, but it's more because I need to talk to you guys about how my upload schedule is going to go. In December, I really tried to make one video every day. In January and beyond, I'm going to try to do at least 5 videos a week. I really want to continue that. It really is good for me to be creative a little bit every day. And I like the routine. Like, it's just very calming and healing, and it's good for me. So I want to keep doing that. But I kind of want to explain like the videos that I'm gonna have. Right now I'm working on retro journals, but I'm gonna be trying to do a mask making Monday video, a tutorial Tuesday video, and then on Thursdays I want to share what I mask made on mask making Monday. And mask making means making a lot of one thing, and I want to do that, but of course I want to film videos on the current project that I'm working on, because a lot of those tutorial videos are from before and they're not necessarily the retro theme, so it's going to feel a little bit disjointed, and I hope it's not too confusing. But this week, I think I'm just going to be uploading retro journal videos, and the other videos are going to start next week, I believe. But let me know what you guys think of that. Is it going to be too confusing to switch between different genres, like this retro series, and then all of a sudden I'm doing like a specimen card tutorial that's not retro themed? Let me know if that's going to be confusing, but that's what we're going to do for a few weeks at least. And if that's confusing, then I might switch things up a little bit, but that's what I'm thinking right now. So I am just fussy cutting what I glued down yesterday onto file folder, and this is I'm just making a whole bunch of ephemera on cardstock right now, or on file folder, so that once I start making the journals, I can really just pull from a lot of these. And these are going to end up being different things. There'll be pockets, there'll be tuck spots, journaling cards, and whatever else I end up putting in the journal. Yesterday when I finished the video, I went through that Women's Day magazine, and I started pulling out the different types of images, and I filed them because not all of them are going into these retro journals. So I had so many images that went well for a beauty journal, and beauty meaning like taking like self-care type thing, but more geared towards like your hair, your makeup, things like that. But I had a whole bunch for those. And then I pulled these out. I thought I had way more than this. I think it's buried down here. these are going to be going in the journals that we're working on. So these are just advertisements right here. Ads are going to be taken from these. I'm going to include this because I think it's a cool picture. I'm going to include this. It's an ad for trash can liners, but I just thought it looked really cool. And these are the fashion ones. I think this would go well in a sewing journal along with this. I really want these journals to have an old feel, and I think some will be 70s and some will be more like 50s and 60s. But let's say the 70s journal, I really want it to have the 70s feel. It's going to have 70s images as well as 70s ads, which is going to be different from the 50s one, because the 50s will have images more like this one. And I think I'm going to be lumping 50s in with the 60s, because I'm not like too well versed, I guess you could say, in like that much of a difference between the 50s and the 60s. And I'm thinking like early 60s probably, but it's going to include these types of images with these types of ads. Some of this might even be from the 40s, but I think it's going to be 40s, 50s, and 60s for one type of journal, and then the 70s for the other, just because I have a lot of 70s magazines. So this will go in the 70s, and the cover for the 70s magazines will be a 70s pattern, and for the other ones will be an older type of pattern. And this is going to go in it too because it's just so much fun. But yeah, I'm just realizing that I have a lot of magazine images, like too much. But I also want to hear from you guys on what types of videos you guys enjoy watching. Do you like craft with me's? Do you like tutorials? That type of thing. And I've been really enjoying looking through these magazines, because it's so different from what I was working on, which were the botanicals, and I love them both, but it's just nice to switch gears every once in a while. And after I'm done with these, I'm going to switch back. So I think that's a good way to do it. So when I glued this one on, it was on the fold of the file folder, but that's fine. I was fussy cutting so much for my ephemera folio because I was trying to get rid of some books, so I wanted to fussy cut like all the flowers from this one book, that I was getting a blister from cutting, like from holding scissors. And what I generally do when I fussy cut